Okay, awesome. Like I said, here's Ez back again, and I'm excited to get the opportunity to introduce you to my teacher, my Sifu, Michael Mangaroo, who I personally intend to be on a long journey of martial arts training, and I want to invite you all. And when I speak to martial arts, I want to dive into different aspects of that. So let me go ahead and invite you. Boom. Excellent. Come on, Sifu. And for those of you who catch this later, all right, you're on and you're perfect.
Sorry,
Looking amazing.
my appearance. It's been a
Yes, your
crazy
your
day.
appearance is that of a god, Sifu. So I was just sharing with the people, hi, this is Ez, and I've decided to move forward in my journey in training with martial arts, and I'm so honored to get to train with you. I have a long-term vision and goal, and so what I've decided to do is invite people along the way, invite the men that I'll be navigating within the men's group because internal martial arts does mean something to me. To get to train with someone who has lineage and just as much dedication as you do means something to me. So I would love to just allow you to introduce yourself and and what we'll be doing is we'll be gathering to train on Sundays online.
All right, all right. Thank
Sifu,
you. Is
you
Raya?
got
Is that
it.
correct? All
Yes.
right, all right. Great, great. So my name is Michael Mangaroo. I reside here in beautiful Palm Coast, Florida. This is the town just south of the oldest town or city in the nation, St. Augustine. Okay, so we're right on the coast here. So yeah, I'm totally excited about this journey with Raya and the workshops that we're looking at producing. This is in the development stages right now, but we're very excited and enthusiastic and optimistic about it. So we had our first session last Sunday. Went in my book very well. We're working out some of the kinks with the video and all that. But the next class is tomorrow, available for anyone who wants to hop on. It is a donation base, and I'll let Azariah speak a little bit more about that further. But basically, we're giving you the real stuff here. Of course, it would be best if we were in person because this is what we're working up to. We want to make sure that we can build up a good foundation here before we actually make the trip over to Tulum and start touching hands with people. And that's I use that term a lot, touching hands. And that's really referring to energy, spiritual transfer. You just don't want to touch hands with anyone. You want to, because you want to discern the spirits. You want to, surround yourself with good people. This is an internal martial art. What does that mean? What is internal? What's the difference between internal, external, and all that? Okay, that sounds kind of mystical. It really isn't. So give you, for example, karate. Karate is considered an external martial art, okay? Jiu-jitsu, external. MMA, Muay Thai, external. Meaning they really focus on building the body up, the external power, and a lot of hard hitting and that sort of training first. In my opinion, from my experience, find that the outcome is the same. We end up internal. Less of the body, more of the spirit. Okay? Whereas internal martial arts, where karate was derived from, Tai Chi, Tai Chi is considered the grand ultimate, the father of all martial arts. It is it is meditation and motion. So that's one of the first things that we work on up front is how to get into a deeper level of consciousness. That's important to have that and maintain that throughout. So even though you may be moving fast and it's all slow to you, fast to the other individual, but slow to you. So we work on the internal, the character of the individual, not so much the body as per se, but more the individual's character within, because we believe that what's within will come out and express through the body. So Tai Chi is great because it doesn't matter who you are, what background you have. You could be a total beginner. You could be 200 pounds. You could be a little lady. You can be an old man. You can be a kid. And it doesn't matter. Anyone can learn this. Anyone can apply this. Anyone could benefit from this in their everyday life, whether it be some of the physical activities, some of the Tai Chi playing that we do, or whether it be some of the spiritual discipline aspect of it. Okay, this is a gentle art. So even though we do have some sparring, it's not like you got to go grab a mouthpiece and say, "Oh, I'm gonna be hit on." Yeah. That's because we use the soft against the hard. Okay. So even though something's coming in very hard, very fast, we use the soft and the circular motion, because within the circle there's a straight line. There's the dagger, and in the dagger, in the straight line, there's the circle. So where the yang power is coming in, the yin is right next to it. Okay, it's always right next to it. So you ever heard the saying that Bruce Lee? I love Bruce Lee.
Yes,
he always said, "Be like water, my friend." Be like what does water do? What does water do? Well, when the dam opens, does the water necessarily come rushing in fast? What I mean is it faster? Is it faster than the opening of the dam, or does it flow? Does it just flow? So even though here there's an obstacle right here, you want to flow around it. You want to go to the side of it. You want to go over it, underneath it, around. That's what water does. It flows. So we're not trying to get to the individual faster, be fast. We're just trying to be present. And okay, we're in the now right now. That's all we're worrying about is we're in the now, and this is what I'm feeling. This is the sort of energy that I'm feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and flow with that. Now, in Tai Chi, we have foundational rules that we abide by. We have concepts. It's concept based. So we don't have katas and things like that. We don't wear fancy gis, and there's no belt system. It's understood. When you get to a level and your energy, the way that you've cultivated your chi shows that development, it's totally it's understood that you are at that level. You don't need a belt to prove that. Okay, there's no belt that's going to prove that. It's experience and time and hard work. All right. So some of the benefits of Tai Chi is that you're able to lower your consciousness level, and this can be proven through if you were to measure it on an encephalogram. You know, where they put all the nodes on you and they measure your brain waves and all that. You could actually see the results of that in a data form, a scientific form.
Sifu, so it's lowering your cardiovascular heart rate?
Yes. You actually want
raise your consciousness, lower your heart rate.
That's right. You want to stay in the present, stay in focused, not because when you get excited and you allow adrenaline to control you, then you start making errors. So you want to control the adrenaline, not it control you. Yeah, we have fight or flight. Yeah, we have, but it's a development, it's a process. Just to give you an example, just to even get to an intermediate stage, it would take at least 2 to 3 years of daily practice. I love that. Just get to. Now I do provide an outline, a curriculum per se for beginners level, and I'm working on the intermediate level for some of my intermediate students. Higher levels, you do get into weapons. There's sword, there's staff. There's all kinds of stuff that you can get into. Because I'm a devout Wing Chun practitioner, all we do Ip Man Wing Chun. I have a lineage that I study with every, and I'm a Sihing there. Sihing means older brother, older, or one of the lead teachers. So a lot of my Wing Chun comes into the Tai Chi also. So the Wing Chun will give you more of a defensive, more harder style, but it is still internal. I've also studied some Filipino Kali, some Filipino Blade and Eskrima. Not extremely versed in it, but I have some material, quite a bit of material that I can go in. Because I'm an experienced martial artist, I can learn very easily, and plus I've already had some foundation in that. So there's enough material that I can go in and say, okay, here's something that I can teach. But I'm licensed as a Tai Chi instructor. My instructor is Andy Townsend. Andrew, you can find him on Amazon, also on Facebook, Andrew Townsend. He is a prolific author on the subject. He is also a 50-year practiced transcendental meditation practitioner. He's a master at that.
And Sifu, he's a surfer.
And he's a surfer. Yeah,
he's a surfer. So I mean, it all. Yes.
He's like my fourth instructor. I studied Bagua. I studied Jing. Those are the three. I know these terms are kind of maybe foreign to some, but just in simple form, there are three main internal styles in China: Tai Chi, Bagua, or Bagua Zhang, the dragon style. So it's all circular walking, and it spirals with around the yin yang, the stepping. And then there's Jing Yi, which the emperor many years ago used that style, their primary style, in their army. So Jing Yi is much like Wing Chun, where it takes the straight line, but it comes in directly, it attacks, and comes in to the source and doesn't give a chance for the opponent to rebuttal. So it's more external, but internal in many of its concepts. Tai Chi has the Bagua and has the Jingyi in it. But for someone who has been practicing a while, when you learn the forms and you have the right teacher to teach you, you can actually discover that. Now, I've had about 4 Tai Chi instructors. I'm on my 3rd Wing Chun instructor. I did some small circle jiu-jitsu. Let's see, but I did some praying mantis kung fu, so we did the mantis stuff for some years there out of the Wallam Temple in Orlando, Florida. I trained privately under Master Chan's wife in Chen style Tai Chi, so I know Yang style Tai Chi, all the forms, and I know Chen style Tai Chi. My current grandmaster who I'm certified is Jesse Tsao out in California with Tai Chi Healthways. And he's my grandmaster who I'm certified through. And his teacher is out of China, which is a direct lineage of the Chen family from the Chen village, where that's, if anyone knows about Tai Chi, they can look that up and discover that that's authentic. Okay.
Yeah.
So our classes are basically, you can hop on. It's donation based, and you can hop on and learn. And just come as you are. You don't have to wear anything fancy. You can be barefoot. I prefer shoes because we believe in protecting our feet. We just ask that you're respectful and presentable. We believe if there's anyone comes on that encourages somehow through their appearance any negative, we believe that's not appropriate, and it's a distraction, and it causes the person to lose some of their chi. So lust is a way of that we can lose our chi, and we don't want it. We're trying to cultivate our chi.
Absolutely.
In every way. So through the senses, through the eyes, the mind, it has to be an experience that everyone can feel comfortable joining on. So that's what my approach. All right. Anything else, Israel?
Yes, I absolutely support the approach. You know, they say when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I remember when I first met you, when I was in Palm Coast, like saw you, and then as you began to share the arts that you practice, I came alive, and I'm like, man, these are things that I'd
Just
really love to.
from the first touch, right?
From
Just from
you
the first
literally,
touch.
because we
Yeah.
touched and we shook
Yeah.
hands, and then you also,
Yeah.
you know, just showed me how connected to the earth you were, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's a real honor for me to get to learn and practice with you, and to invite people along the ride. And those of you who are watching, again, I'm going on the ride, and you're invited. You know, and so with that invitation, we'll honor what
So
Sifu has mentioned in regards to when you show up dressed appropriately, but comfortably, and just as a matter of respect for the tradition, and also for the opportunity that we get. And um, besides that, I mean, of course, we want to keep this short. We'll encourage you to sign up, you know, reserve ahead of time, because I won't be, once the day's there, we need to be, you know, showing up to the space. So you'll sign up, and then I will send you a Zoom link. Reach out to me if the Zoom link doesn't come, so I make sure that you get the Zoom link. And then you sign in. If you come in after we've started, just come in. I'll be the one moderating, so we'll let you in. And the appropriate thing to do is just come in quietly, try to figure out where we're at, and then wait till Sifu addresses you if he needs to, and then we'll go from there so as not to disturb anything else that's going on. If you should show up late, my suggestion is that you show up on time, and we'll get started, and bear with any of the technical difficulties. The lessons have already benefited me in just this 1 week, and so
amazing.
there's a lot to learn, and we have a powerful, very humble and kind, you know, teacher that's making himself available for us, and that means a lot to me. So we'll honor that.
Yeah, this is a just to add to that, and I'll get off here because I've got to go train with my Sifu. But this is a loving, no judgment experience. So anyone is open to ask questions. You're not, this is a learning experience, and of course, the idea here is to get a foundation. But like I said, so that we can get individuals up to a certain level. That way I know that those people, when I'm in person, can teach others, so that I can be more effective in the time that I have when I'm there. So once you get to a certain level, you learn certain foundational things, and I'll test you and see if you know what your skill level is at. And once I know that you're able to prove that and teach that, then we'll get you involved, and then we'll just keep growing this thing, man. Keep growing it.
Really, it's an honor. I thank you so much for your time today. I'm glad we're able to catch up and share. So we'll save this, and I'll continue to circulate this so people can, you know, get an idea of what we have going on and the individuals that are part of it. And again, it's for everyone. And this is what I love, and this really guides how I want to move forward. Is I'm always with the men doing things that are foundational. We have to start at the foundation. So that means it opens the door for everyone at every stage to learn. So thank you.
I want to,
yes.
I want to, before we leave, I want to teach one thing.
Please.
So that just so that everyone can have this to take away. Okay.
Okay.
So what I am going to show right now is what my Sifu taught me, and it is called the Taoist knot.
Oh, yes.
So in Tai Chi, we do have pressure points, we do have locks, we do have breaks, we do have kicks, we do have all that good the dim mak stuff. That's higher level. But I want to show you in our meditation what we call the Taoist knot. Now, if you hold up your hand, this point here is what we call the Lao Ga point. It's the heart and lung meridian. So to create the Taoist knot, what we want to do is we want to take our middle finger and our thumb, and we want to connect those points. So we'll take our hand, here's the Lao Ga point, and we're going to connect those points so that it creates an energy field, and we're going to allow these fingers to just fold down. Okay, and then we're going to connect these two underneath and allow that to just, and it looks like this. As you see, it's sort of knotted together. So when we stand up, we just kind of hold it there as we meditate. So this is, again, Lao Ga point, middle finger, thumb, connect them both. Let the fingers rest sort of like that. And then the other hand, and this is the Taoist knot. Okay?
Okay.
Peace. All right.
Wholeness. Thank you, Sifu.
Okay.
See you
Yeah.
soon.
See you soon. All right. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. I've got to sign off as well. I have another call to jump on. And then also I see my brother from Tulum Body Works is on. So I'm going to be on a call, my man, for probably about an hour. And then I want to connect with you and prepare for our live and our event on Tuesday. That's right, with the Obsidian Soul Lounge. Thank you all for tuning in. This will be up. Check out the link in the story to sign up, and then we'll go. And this is who we'll be working with when he comes down here too, my brother Juan. So I'm excited for all the things to come. Love you guys. Aloha.